Punch Up over here, Black Ops Combo Pack 1 and 2 for $5. Later. The Punch Up over here, True Crime Collector's Edition and Skyrim Legendary Edition for the 360. $5. Later. So at the Punch Up over here, they have the games for 3, 4, 5, so might as well pick them up. Jeopardy, Black Ops 2, and the Elder Scrolls, but the Legendary Edition, which I think trades in for about $10. So right now is, for $6. I mean, $5 for everything. Can't complain. Later. Alright guys, so I'm heading over here to pick up hopefully a nice GameCube lot. It is not the greatest place in the world, so if you don't hear from me, tell my wife that I love her most of the time, and of course my kids that I love them. Later. Alright guys, so I made it. I'm alive, but these are the games down there. Pays $50 for everything. You can see Smash Bros, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and I think I see, and Gauntlet too. So decent, very decent titles for $50. Great deal. Later. So this was an offer up deal. $20 for an action set. I didn't have the box, so I'm really happy about it. Really can't complain. Later. So another offer up deal, Jurassic Park 3 for the Game Boy Advance complete, and Super Mario Advance complete. Both of them for $15, which is not bad. Later. At the pawn shop over here, picked up Family Game 9 value pack, Wii Sports Resorts, and Family Game Night 3 for $10. Later. At the Savers way back there, you can't see because the salt and all that stuff. Transformers Prime for the 3DS for $4, and then Rayman and Mario Kart Super Circuit for $1.99 each. Later. On the pawn shop way back there, picked up Gauntlet Dark Legacy, a game I never heard of, Legend of the Dragon, and RPG Maker 2 for $3. Later. So this was a quick offer up deal. Picked up a 3DS, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Pokemon Y, obviously Pokemon Diamond, the Carnival, and Mario Kart 7. All of them for $60, which is not bad. The 3DS just sell by itself for $75, so not a bad deal. Later. So these were back-to-back deals within maybe 10 minutes of each other. Picked up Valis for the Sid of Valis for the Genesis, Deadly Moves Super WrestleMania, Dragon Slayer for the Sega CD, Corpse Killer, I don't even know how to spell this one, but they're in really good shape, and Rise of the Dragon, all of them for $60, and these are all keepers for the collection. I never see anything Sega CD, so there's no way I'm letting these go. So $60 for everything. Later. So at the Goodwill over here, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Transfer and Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 4. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know this is worth about 20 bucks, so altogether, 8 bucks. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. It was an amazing week. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. It's probably the best week that I have had during the winter in a long time. I can't even remember the last time that I got so much stuff. I will be kind of like all over the place. If there's something that you saw on the pickups that you don't see now, it's probably because it was sold. Like I said, I'm going to be all over the place, from OfferUp, Let Go, my storage guy, thrift stores, even a flea market deal, all kinds of stuff. I will be all over the place. I hope I don't take too long, but it's a lot of stuff, and I want to make sure that I mention everything I can. The first thing I should mention is this thing right here. Is this Turtles, I guess, box, a chest, or basically I'm not quite sure what it's called. It's very cool. It has all the characters and all that fun stuff. I'm thinking of using this in my videos somehow, having all my stuff that I pick up, put it in here, so that way I can store it in here and then take it out at the end of the week, and maybe take it out from here and do it like a little shot of the box every time before I start. I paid $4.99 for that, which is a really good deal, and something that I think looks cool. And even if I can't work it in the videos, it's something that I'm gonna use no matter what. I will also show Ratbird's gift to me for Christmas, something really cool. I kind of cut into that. I already recorded it when it happened, when I opened it, and we'll go from there. Let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to be all over the place. Some of the stuff I'm going to forget what I got it from, but it's been a while, and it's a lot, and I can't remember the whole thing, but here we go. First thing is SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for the PS2. I got this out of pawn shop for $1, and this game usually sells for about 15 to 16 bucks. So it's easy profit to add to my collection. At the flea market, I picked up Trick Style for the Dreamcast. I only paid $3 for that. So that's that. Out of pawn shop, I picked up Family Game Night 3, Family Game Night Value Pack, and Wii Sports Resorts. I think the Wii Sports sold. I got those 3 for $10. These games right now, with the trade-up deal that came back again after the New Year's, this one trades for about 20, and this one trades for about 20. So it's 40 bucks for these two games for credit at GameStop that I could use, hopefully, towards more retro stuff. But altogether, that was 10 with Wii Sports Resort. Next thing is another. Actually, we'll do this one first. At a Goodwill, picked up this Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds dual transfer for $4. Not a bad deal there. And I also picked up, I believe this is Yu-Gi-Oh! So 5Ds Tag Force 4 for the PSP, and I believe I paid $4 for this also. This game, from what I see online, kind of sells between 15 and 20 bucks, so it's a good pickup for me. The wife decided that she's gonna keep it, so that takes care of that. Picked up this Jeff Gordon game for the Game Boy Color for $2. Let me see what we'll do next. I picked up True Crime New York City. I think it was $2. I can't remember what else I got with it. You probably will see it on the pickups, or yes, you'll see it there. But I think altogether, both things I paid $5. And this is kind of like a steel book, so it's kind of cool. So that's why I got it. I picked up this game, Shorokyu. It's an Atlas title. That's the only reason why I picked it up. Has no manual, and I paid $3 for this. Wow. Also picked up this GameCube controller in really decent shape. I paid $5 for it. I might trade it with Carly Kinman and see what happens. Give it to her, whatever. I have another one, and she kind of is interested in it, so I'll take care of her and make sure that I'll send her this at some point. So that was $5. Next thing, this was Savers. Actually, a very interesting pickup. Something unusual there. I picked up all these games. Pac-Man World 3 for $1.99. Madagascar Carts for $3.99. It's a game that maybe sells for $10 to $15. Dark Cloud for $1.99. And the best game that I picked up out of the lot is this Disaster Report. It's an H-Tech title. I only paid $1.99. I went online to see, how much it was worth, and the game is worth about $30 complete. So it's a game that I never see. I was gonna pick up anyway and add it to the collection, but for $1.99, it's a real good deal. And all those were done at Savers. At a pawn shop, I picked up RPG Maker 2 and a couple of loose discs that I can't find right now. But that was, I think it was $3 altogether at that pawn shop. I will do. I can't even remember when I picked this up, but I picked up Black Ops 2 for the PS3, Project Sylphied for the Xbox 360, Jurassic The Hunted, and I picked up a couple other games, but I can't remember, but everything was $10 for that, so that's not a bad deal at all. The next thing I picked up at another Savers, picked up Rayman for the Game Boy Advance for $1.99. Transformers Prime, the game, and I think this one was $3.99, so it's back there. And I picked up Mario Kart Super Circuit for $1.99. That was at a Savers. We will do what we'll do next. At another pawn shop, picked up Sims 3 Pets. This game, if I remember correctly, is traded in for about $18 at GameStop right now, and I paid $5 for that. Well, another thing I picked up this week was this. I picked up the GameCube controller, a black one, for $3 at a Goodwill. I also picked up at the same Goodwill The Godfather for $2 for the PS2. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, also for $2. At another Goodwill, picked up Zack and Wiki, a Capcom title, for $4 complete, which is not a bad deal at all. Like I said, this is a lot of stuff. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long, but here we go. Also another Goodwill, $2 for Fairly Odd Parents, Breaking the Rules. So that was $2. Yet another Wii Sports Resorts at a Goodwill for $3.99, and Mario Kart Wii also for $3.99. So Mario Kart right now easily sells for $20, and it's a good recouper to get more stuff that I need. Alright, so the next thing I picked up was a Super Nintendo with all the cables, 2 controllers, for $25 at a Goodwill. I think I have that on my pickups. I will see later, but it's there. Everything was $25, so I can't complain about that. Alright, the next thing is I picked up these games from OfferUp. They're Atari games, but they're kind of cool. I'm a Star Wars guy, so I picked up Return of the Jedi, Pitfall 2, Burger Time. I also picked up Frankenstein, and I gave that to Jason Rotbergs. Then Dragonfire for $2,600. Kangaroo complete, I believe. Dig Dug complete. Star Wars Jedi Arena complete. And Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back complete. For those I paid, it's gotta be like $40. I really can't remember right now, but the most was $40 for that. So that was a really good deal. Basically picked it up just because I like Star Wars. Not really a fan of Atari, but when I can get anything Star Wars, I always go for that. From the same guy later on, he posted 2 more things. I got Jurassic Park Island Attack for the Game Boy Advance Complete, and Super Mario Advance Complete, both of them for 15 bucks. So that's a really good deal in that box that I would always wanted to have. So that takes care of that. This was a believe offer up deal. I got a Nintendo 64. The controller is really beat up, so I threw it away. All the cables, every system that I have all the cables. I just don't, I can't have everything in front of me because there's so much stuff. So that's that. I got an N64, Donkey Kong Land, or Donkey Kong Country 3, and Super Mario World, all of them for 25 bucks. So that's a really good deal. The next thing, I picked up this 3DS lot for $60. The games that were included were Carnival Wild West, Mario Kart 7, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Pokemon Y for the 3DS, Pokemon Diamond for the DS, and the 3DS itself in really good shape. The screens are good, and it's in really good shape. And for all that, I paid 60 bucks. I already sold the DS with a couple of crappy games for 75 bucks. The Mario Kart sold for 20, so it's really good profit for me. All right, I will do the storage guy first. This is what he called me up. He said he has some Nintendo. He actually told me he had a Nintendo 64 when he sent me the text. But when I came there, this is what he had. I got all of this for 40 bucks. I'm not even going to show these, or I guess I am, but not by much. 6 DS games are really crappy. Ready to Rumble boxing for the N64. A silver PS2 Slim. It works, everything tested correctly. And instead of an N64, what he had was a Super Nintendo in really good shape with no cables at all. And the main thing that I thought I was going to get was the PS3. The PS3, the disc is stuck in there. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to be fixed. But all that was 40 bucks. The PS2 should sell for maybe 50, 60 bucks if I throw a couple of games on it. Same thing with the Super Nintendo, should sell for 60, 70 if I throw a couple of games. So that should work out okay. What we will do next is a Let Go deal. A really good Let Go deal. Picked up a whole bunch of GameCube games. You saw the deal. It was posted really bad. Basically, it said Xbox 360 games for sale. The picture was really dark, but from what I can see in the picture, it didn't look like Xbox 360 games. It looked like GameCube games, and I could tell one of the games right away. So I texted the lady. I texted her in Spanish because she seemed like the way she wrote everything, she wrote it pretty, like, you could tell that she just spoke Spanish. I basically got everything that you're about to see for 50 bucks. So here we go. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. They're all for the GameCube, by the way. NHL Hits 2002. Super Monkey Ball. They're all complete, and they're actually in really good shape. The disc. Medal of Honor Frontline. 007 Nightfire. This one actually I get to keep because I didn't have it. NHL 2K3. And I also get to keep Batman Vengeance. Star Wars Rogue Leader. Wind Waker. All complete, by the way. Then I got the Master Quest. So both of them. They're in really good shape. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Complete. Super Mario Sunshine. Really good shape. And the best game of the lot, or at least the most pricier game, is Super Smash Bros. Melee. All those were 50 bucks. Smash Bros, as you all know, by itself, sells for 50. Sunshine should be at least 35. Gauntlet is 40, and going on and on. So it should be about $150, $160 lot. Very easy, make up money. Good pickup. The next thing I will show is Jason's gift. If you haven't subscribed to him, make sure you do. It's Jason Rotbergs, and he always picking up decent stuff. He's always calling me or texting me and letting me know when he finds good things at all the Goodwills. Great guy. Very cool. And basically he gave me a little gift, and we decided that we're gonna open it in each other's video. So I'm about to show you that now, and then I'll come back and show you what he gave me later. Alright guys, so this is a quick unboxing from a gift that Jason Rotbergs gave me. Really cool guy. Kind of got to know him a little bit, getting to know him. Always hooking me up with stuff and kind of like letting me know all the good stuff that happens at Goodwills and stuff like that. So we're gonna just open it and see what it is, if I can do it. Very nice. This is basically a storage cabinet, which I needed because I could always use. Really, really cool. Oh, you remember. Thank you, Jason. Really cool. I needed a blue N64 controller, so that's a major hookup. Thank you, Jay. And I think there's something. Oh. He also gave me an orange. Really, really cool. Excellent, excellent. I needed an orange, very hard to find, so very, very grateful. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it very much. And I'll include this in my pickup at some point next week. Thanks a lot, Jay. I really appreciate it. I really needed them. Thank you. Later. Alright, so as you saw, really, really cool. He gave me controllers that I really wanted, but I will start with the Telegame Center. It's basically the version of Atari that was sold at Sears. This is the case for it. It's supposed to have a plastic over it, but it's still kind of cool. I can put all my stuff in there. Then he gave me a blue N64 controller. If he saw my video, he knew that I am, I have very few of these. I believe I have one or two only. So he kind of knows that I want to get 4 of each one. So he was kind enough to give me these controllers. And he also gave me the Atomic Orange one, or the orange one. This one I only had one, so now this makes it the second. Thumbsticks are really, really good. He knew what I wanted. He knew what I liked. And this is kind of like, it made me very happy. I was very impressed with what he gave me, because I really trying to get all these controllers. So that was excellent. Thank you, Jason. And like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to his channel. It's Jason Rotbergs. If I can figure out how to do a link, which I don't believe I will, but if I do, you will see his link below. The next thing is an offer-up deal. This is how it went. He had just posted an ad for one game. I asked him if he had any other games. He said yes. This is what he told me. So this is what I picked up. Everything all together was $60. WrestleMania, Super WrestleMania for the Genesis, complete. Deadly Moves for the Genesis. Sid of Valis. I believe this gets like a $25 game for the Genesis. The best games. Corpse Killer for the Sega CD. I believe I had to lose this, so I'm gonna obviously upgrade. The games are in fantastic shape. Dragon's Lair for the Sega CD. Excellent, excellent shape. Heimdall for the Sega CD. Again, fantastic shape. Really cool. And maybe the best game, I'm not 100% sure, Rise of the Dragon. Like you can see, every game has the foam. They're just beautiful, beautiful shape. And for $60, which is what I paid for everything, I can't complain. Like I said, Valis by itself is a $20 to $25 game. And then all these games should average out to be between 25 and 30. So really, really good pickup, and something that I'm very happy with. And then my main or my best pickup of the week, like I said, it was an amazing week, was this back here. I gotta reach for it. Give me a second. It was the action set. It was missing the power cord, but the box is in excellent shape. The game was in excellent shape. It has a controller and it had the game. And for this, I only paid $20. I've been looking for an action set. I don't have one. And for $20, there's no way I can find it anywhere else with a better price. This easily goes for about $100. But this is all going into my collection. I'm trying to get like an idiot every variant that there is for the Nintendo. We'll see if it happens. Again, the week was amazing. It's probably my best week in winter that I have ever had. It was, there are no words to describe how good of the week was. It was busy, which I like. A lot of stuff. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. And hopefully, we will see you all next week. Later.